Hey everyone, it's Keely here for Soy and Shea, and thank you so much for joining me for another behind the scenes video. Today I am going to be piping some Poppies to go on the weekend soaps. So first thing I'm going to do is make up my piping mix. So I have my oils and my lye water here, and as always I am going to pour my lye water into my oils. I'm then going to split it out for the colours and then we'll start piping. Okay, so the first colour I'm going to add in, which is the one that you saw me throw all over the place over there, is a little bit of activated charcoal, which I have mixed into some oil, and this is because I want to hand stir these in, and just to hand stir the powders and the micas in straight away. Just they don't mix very well, so I like to mix them in with a bit of oil. In this one here I have a little bit of chartreuse mica mixed again with some olive oil, so we're going to pour that one into there. We'll pop the container out the way so I don't go throwing any more of that around. And then into my other bucket here, oops, I already have a spoon in there. I'm going to put a little bit of really red mica. I'm going to mix these up and then pop them into the piping bags. Okay, so I am finally back and I am now able to start piping. If you've been watching my last few videos, you will know that my soap has basically been setting up in the pot, and I have literally waited about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, for these to set up enough so that I can pipe. I've got a couple of the Poppies I've been doing off to the side here, just waiting for my soap to get to the right consistency to work with. And we are finally there. What I've got in this one, that's my green, and I've got an open star tip on this one, and it's just a small one. I have in this piping bag just some black, where I've just cut off the tip of that piping bag because I didn't want a nozzle in there. And then my red, I've got a Wilton 103 in there. So let's get started with piping these Poppies. So I've got my flower nail here, and all I'm going to do, it doesn't really matter which colour I use, but I'm going to use the black because I have a feeling I have way too much set aside in my black. I am just going to squeeze myself a small amount just onto my flower nail here. I am going to get a piece of parchment paper and just attach that to the top. Then we're going to grab the red piping mix, and as I said, I've got that Wilton 103, which looks a little bit like a teardrop. And what I'm going to do is the wider end of the teardrop facing towards what will be the center of the flower, and then the thinner one pointing at the top of the petals. I am going to start by laying my tip almost flat, squeezing, moving up, going round and coming back down to create almost like a little arc. I'm going to come back to the middle of that petal, and I am going to repeat that for a second time. Then I'm going to come back, do that for a third time, and then I'm going to do another one to complete my round. Now you can actually put extra layers. I might just put another one in here just to hide that join up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is take my green with that small open star. I'm just going to pipe myself a small amount in the middle, and then with my black I'm just going to add some little black detail just around that green center, which is usually where you see the poppy seeds sit. I'm then going to take my knife, pop it underneath my paper here, lift it up, and then I have my tray over here which I'm going to transfer my flowers onto. And as I said, I have already done a couple because I've been waiting for that mix to actually get ready to a piping consistency, and it just took forever. Just going to move this black down in this piping bag, and I'm going to put a clip on the top of it. I'm going to put my band around it just to make sure that I don't end up with black soap all over the place. That one, I think I cut this bag just a little bit too short when I was trimming them off. That's better. Alright, so let's go again. I'll just wipe up my mess here. I always seem to make a huge mess when I'm piping, so I've got my clean cloth here ready to go. Alright, so again, I have got enough soap on my piping nail here just to pick up a piece of paper here. So with that wider end of the tip facing towards the middle, I'm just going to pipe and start doing my petals. Coming back to the middle, we'll do another one. And another. This one's a little bit flatter than my last one. Just going to angle my tip up just a little bit just to get the petals to sit up. And we might just actually make this a double layer of poppies. There's no right or wrong way of piping it. It is really just getting that sort of basic shape for your petals. I'm pretty happy with that because by the time we get a center into the middle, it will really make it start coming together as the flower. So we'll just put a little bit of black. That gets left as a comment whenever I do these piping videos is that people wish that they had the confidence to do this or that they had the piping skills to do it and things like that. When I was in high school, I actually did have an interest in cake decorating, and I also was quite interested in it when I was in university, but I never had the opportunity to do it because I was busy doing other things. And I have never ever decorated a cake or a cupcake using any of the piping techniques I use in my soap. I've iced them, I've just never actually decorated them. And so I was actually quite pleased to be able to do cake decorating skills but incorporate it into my soap work instead. Now the person that actually inspired me to have a go at doing piped flowers and other sort of piped work on my soaps was Yellow Cottage Soapery. When I first started watching her, she used to do lots of piped flowers on her soaps, and it really inspired me to actually have a go at doing them so that I could also have a go at doing those sort of skills that I wanted to try when I was in my teenage years and at school, and I'm really glad I gave it a go. One of the other channels that I do watch a lot of is actually the Wilton channel, because they will show you how to pipe different flowers and other bits and pieces. It can be a little bit different piping soap to piping icing, because your soap, you've always got to be very aware, is setting up, and there's just so many sort of things that you've got to be aware of when you're piping your soap. But it is very, very similar in the tips that you use, the techniques that you use and things like that. So if you are interested in doing this sort of piping work, go and have a look at the Wilton channel, and also check out the Yellow Cottage Soapery website. Some of her soaps from a couple of years ago, they have got some absolutely beautiful flowers. She's done things like sweet pea and jasmine. She pipes lavender, and she's got some amazing work. And she was my inspiration, as I said, behind actually learning how to do this sort of work to go on my soaps. Alright, so I am going to keep going with the piping of these poppies, and then I will get ready to actually create the soap that these are going to go onto. I hope you've enjoyed watching how I make my poppies, and if you did, why not leave me a thumbs up and any comments down below. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the little bell sign, it will let you know when I bring out the weekend soap, which will feature these poppies in them. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I hope you have a great one. I'll see you then. Bye.